This is a Sunday. This is Black Light, Cyberspace Ministry, the Aboriginal Universal Supreme Conscious Council of the Elders, giving you some supreme wisdom that I got from a brother by the name of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Master Farad Muhammad. We're talking about preparing for rulership. First of all, you got to clean house. Clean your house. Have it supremely clean. And then you got to execute your supremacy. You got to execute your vibrations on a higher level. For you are a vibration. What frequency are you vibing at? So if you're vibing on a material plane, then that's not a very high frequency. But if you're vibing on a, for lack of a better word, a spiritual plane, on the unseen plane, you're knocking on the door of the fourth dimension, which is the unseen. We're living on the third plane right now. Everything is what we see. We only believe what we see. So they have manifested a illusional program. They can make you think you're seeing something that's really not there. And they have developed that science to a master degree, but it's not all the way developed. They're enhancing it as we speak. So they can trap you into this illusion of this world and have you thinking that, well, everything is real in this world. But what's real is inside your head. Every thought you think is a prayer and a confirmation. If you keep thinking it over and over and repeating it, becomes confirmed, and then you'll start acting on that thought and materializing that thought into existence. If you could learn to recognize illusion from reality, what's real, then you have mastered mind over matter. And then if you could produce what's in your mind in a twinkling of an eye, you have mastered mind over matter. So this is why we come to you on a daily basis, because you got to have an alternative way of thinking, an alternative station to tune in to. You know, it's a lot of stations on the radio of the universe, a lot of stations on the radio of even cyberspace, which is a part of the universe. So you tune in to the station that you like to listen to. And if you're seeking a certain alternative station, alternative type of music, alternative type of thinking, then you're going to tune in to that which you're seeking. I'm not commercializing what I say, so you can believe that I'm for real, because I'm not asking you to pass the basket. I don't even care for YouTube. I'm not asking you to even subscribe. I don't even care if YouTube, I don't care about PayPal, I don't care about none of that, because that's a part of the system that I'm trying to get away from. I'm trying to get away from that fake fiat dollar, even though I need it in this fake world, because most of you subscribe to this fake world, and it's hard for an individual to altogether cut it out his system. But that's why you be in the world, but not of the world. You got to be in the world, but that don't mean you have to be of this world. You can be of a higher world, not depending on anything but what's in your mind, your thought process. And once you unscramble or have a mechanism where your thoughts won't be they won't scramble your frequency, then you have mastered the unseen, and you're knocking at the door of the fourth dimension. Once you get inside the fourth dimension, you can get inside the fifth dimension, because it's going to take your vibrations to a higher level. So this is why we come at you every day dropping these seeds. But right now, we're trying to explain the time what you're living in. They call it the Sabbath day, day of judgment, you know, because you got to rule and judge at the same time. You got, if you're not in the state of being, of ruling, then you don't understand what it is about ruling and why you need to rule. I asked a question on one of my previous videos: are you satisfied with this world? And I haven't even checked the response yet, because I'm gonna give it a while, you know, maybe about a month or two after this video. But I'm gonna always be dropping seeds on you. So I'm kind of like ahead of my time, because I'm at the end of the scriptures, at the end of the Bible. You know, I'm at the end of the Bible where the righteous are ruling and the unrighteous are trying to get in our kingdom, but we won't let them in, you know. So you let them have this world. The world is going to vanish anyway. This world that we're presently living in is going to vanish. It's going to eventually just crumble. So what we ruling is the new world, the world of justice, peace, truth, you know. And where our forefathers left off well, we're not going to pick up right where they left off at, but we're going to fast forward it to even a higher level than where they was at. Because we don't need to go back. We don't need to go back to Kemet. We got to start from where we at. You know, we don't need to go back to Ethiopia. You know, we got to start from where we at. And as we evaporate this world from around us, a new world has to come up in its spot. And it's got to start from the inside first, though. You got to destroy this world on the inside of you. So you got to clean yourself up on the inside. And everything is done by habit. Started from when you was a baby. You took on this world's vibrations and thought patterns. So it's a habit. Now, what make my generation the baby boom, as they call the generation, different from the what they call it now, Generation X or the Millennium Generation, is that we didn't have none of these devices, these technical gadgets and gadgets that y'all got. We barely had television, you know, we barely had radio, and barely had a phone. So my frequency, if I didn't get trapped by the frequency that y'all are in now, is more pure than y'all's, you know. And I once was trapped, but I'm freeing myself of all the traps that was set. And as I practice this, I'm practicing the highest religion of them all, and that's life, real living. You know, I'm not dead to the higher levels